I cannot believe it's Friday already. It's time to dollar cost average into the crypto market and build our really strong crypto portfolio. Let's go. So we're going to start here then on our CoinStats account. This is our crypto portfolio as it stands. Just actually raise that up a little bit. There we go. So we can see all of the altcoins that we've got in the crypto portfolio so far. So we've been doing this about a year now. We've got just over 13% of our portfolio in Chainlink, just over 10%, almost 11% in SUI. Then we've got FET, so the artificial superintelligence, just under 10%. APT, so Aptos at 7.28%, then Solana, Ethereum, Injective, Ondo, AWACS, and as you can see, the rest, right? But it's a pretty strong portfolio. If we look at the health of the portfolio, according to CoinStats, it's a 56 out of 100, so it's medium risk. Only 4.94% are high risk, 75.31% are medium risk, and just under 20% low risk. So again, just really interesting stuff. And then we've got the portfolio performance. We have to sign up for that. We're not going to be paying any of our money into this. We're down 21.18%, but it is a pullback in the crypto market. I want to have a look at this. The total market cap of crypto globally is down 3.32% at the time of recording, with Bitcoin down 5.5% in the last 7 days. So, we're down 21%. The market's down. It always looks a little bit more negative than it really is. And with potential Fed interest rate cuts coming in the near future, I think that we have some really good buying opportunities before we potentially see some really big price discovery. But obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this as entertainment purposes only. Go away, do your own research, and never invest more than you're willing to lose, because this market is very risky. And I do encourage you to get a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Don't make any investments based on anything that I say in this video, right? I just want to be ultra clear with everybody, right? So yeah, look, Bitcoin $104,877, and I want to have a look here and just see, okay, what looks like the biggest opportunities in the space. You got Fartcoin down 32%. I'm not going to go near these trash coins, to be honest, but as we scroll down, we can kind of see Casper, again, not one I'm really fond of. Stacks is down there. I mean, potentially a good buy. VeChain, people keep asking me, am I going to put VeChain in the portfolio? Not right now, but, it's one of those. I've got a lot of it personally. We'll see whether we look to add some VeChain later. But there's some really good buys, and this is kind of what I wanted to highlight, right? You got Ondo, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, AWACS. So the ones that I am going to add a little bit more AWACS. If we have a look at the portfolio, go to the analytics, just wait for this to load up, and we have a look at AWACS. We've only got less than 6%, so let's get some AWACS. I think it's definitely worth getting some AWACS in the crypto portfolio. I do like AWACS. The architecture is really solid. Again, a really good looking project, and again, a good buy, right? I do think that this is a good opportunity. We're going to put maybe 33%, and we're buy. So out of our $104 or so that we've got, we're going to put 33% of that into AWACS, right? The next one that stands out to me is Ondo. I really do want to buy more Ondo. So let's get a little bit more Ondo. For those of you that don't know what Ondo is, it's a play on the real world asset tokenization sector. Again, I just think that this, again, it would be another really good opportunity. 50% of what's remaining into Ondo, getting a pretty sizable position in Ondo now for this crypto portfolio. And then the final one would be Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. Again, I think that this one's going to do really well. Again, the merger, I think, is just immense. And I just think that these sort of buying opportunities are just huge. So 100% into Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. Then if we scroll down, we go to our order history. We want to start to add this into our portfolio. So we've purchased 43 Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. It's a bit of a mouthful to say that, you know. So let's get that added in. The amount that we bought with 43, I think it was 43 bang on. So there we go. So we'll add that to our portfolio. Okay, what else did we get? So we got 41.07 Ondo. Let's add our Ondo to the portfolio here. See if it'll let me paste it in. It does. I click save. And then we also got 1.6208 AWACS. Again, just a massively undervalued altcoin, in my opinion. So we're going to place that into the portfolio now. So if we go to the analytics for the crypto portfolio, we can now see how things stack up, right? So 10.37% now in Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, 6.53% in Ondo, and AWACS is now at 6.2, so above the 5% club now. Still need to perhaps add a little bit more ADA, a bit more XRP, a bit more World Mobile to the portfolio. Want to kind of even these out a little bit, but we should get a few more in the 10% club. We've only got SUI, FET, so artificial superintelligence in there. We probably need to get Aptos in there, Solana in there, Ondo in there, AWACS in there, and try to really stack up some really good positions in those altcoins. At least that's my opinion. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. If you follow along at home, you do so at your own risk. I want to be really clear, you know, we're not financial advisors. Treat this as entertainment purposes only or educational purposes only. You know, you kind of see me building my portfolio and maybe you learn something from that. But look, I would kind of, you know, treat this as, you know, one of those things, follow along, you know, use it as maybe a base to start your own research, and then, you know, a base to go on and speak to financial advisors, because that is not me. I'm just purely here, you know, walking through what I'm doing in the crypto space. And yeah, I want this to be helpful for anybody that, you know, is watching these videos. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. This is our new educational channel, so do subscribe. We really do appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next video.